welcome back. I'm Gunisha and today we are going to be talking about Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. So before we start off, one of my viewers, Saksham Raj, has been constantly commenting on my videos asking me to talk about Percy Jackson. So here I am. Sorry for the delay and I hope you like this video, Saksham, and to all others of you, I hope you like it too. You guys can comment on my video and let me know any book you would like me to talk about. You can also follow me on my Instagram handle to find out more about books. After finishing the Harry Potter series, I was devastated. The fact that I would never be able to read the books as a first timer again made me really depressed. I was too captivated by the Wizarding World and I was looking for a book on magic, fantasy and adventure. That was when I came across Percy Jackson and I was introduced to this beautiful and amazing world of Greek mythology. Percy Jackson is a troubled kid. He is a boarding student at Yancy Academy, a private school for troubled children in upstate New York. His mom, according to him, is the best person in the world, and his dad set sail across Atlantic on an important journey one day and never came back. His stepdad, Gabe Agliano, is a complete jerk and smells of moldy garlic pizza wrapped in gym shorts. In short, Percy's life sucks. And things start to go really bad on his 6th grade field trip. I am not going to tell you how or why or when, but Percy soon discovers that he is a half-blood, a demigod, a son of Poseidon, the god of sea. Yes, he is as shocked as you and I on discovering that the Greek gods are very much real in today's world and they go about having kids with mortals. So Percy ends up at Camp Half-Blood, a camp to train half-bloods as himself. And why do they need this training, you might ask? Because weird, dangerous, ugly monsters of the world of all kinds can smell the half-bloods and are hell-bent on killing them. This is the book where Zeus, the god of sky, the head of all gods, feels that Percy has stolen his lightning bolt. So if Percy doesn't find this bolt and return it to Zeus, a huge war is going to erupt between the gods. So to prevent this from happening, Percy sets on a quest to find the lightning bolt along with Annabeth, a girl he met at Camp Half-Blood, and his best friend Grover, who is, by the way, half human and half goat. Rick Riordan gives you a modern take on Greek mythology in a very fun and easy to understand language. I skipped the fighting scenes usually because they are very detailed and I found them boring and hard to read, but otherwise the book is a complete blast. Of course, Percy Jackson is not as magnificent and as terrific and as mind-blowing as Harry Potter. You can't go into Percy Jackson expecting a Harry Potter because you'll sure be disappointed. But I don't think there is a need in the world for a comparison between Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. It is just not required. They are both in their own right marvelous and magnificent pieces of art. There is a movie based on the book too, which I saw a really long time ago, so I don't remember anything from it except the fact that Logan Lerman looks very cute and Medusa's snake wriggling on her head kinda looks sexy. All in all, Percy Jackson is a roller coaster ride which is a funny, adventurous, exciting and clever blend of myth and modern. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.